familiar sight. What's going on, guys? Been forever. We're doing something non-mini trucking related today. Actually, you guys really haven't seen much of the mini truck. Made super covert on that. But anyways, how you guys doing? Blaine, Mini Trucker 88 here. So you can see what we got going on. My second to last pair that I'm doing. Because the next pair are going to be for the mini truck, which are going to be pretty simple. And we're just going to bang these real quick. We're going to lay out a design. We got 4 10s and 2 tweets. It's going to be easy peasy. So let's very melancholy today. Somebody's been in here before. Yes, sirree. But it's alright. I think it was just for this piece, that's all they did. I'm gonna save all these. Because Hilly need those. Anybody in here yet? Got one person. Thank you. But like I said, it's been forever, guys. Welcome back. Doors. You know what? It's my second to last set that I'm doing. All right. I got to finish these for a guy real quick. We got 4 10s going in. Easy peasy. As you can see, he had those custom speaker pod bullshits going on. I can't say bullshits because they work and they look clean as fuck. You know what I mean? So we're just going to kind of get these torn apart. I took this one off already. It was bolted in right there. I took it out already. But I was just checking out the back of his stuff. And somebody's been back here already. So you can see this is the original door right here. This black. But if you separate right here, see how this kind of goes up some? Like that. And it's been plastic welded back in. So I'm assuming somebody went and got just this fur part off. But that doesn't matter because we're going to get rid of that motherfucker anyways, you know what I mean? Listen, I figured I was going to go super old school again. Look what we're doing here. You guys are up on the pedestal. Not going to get carried away. But I don't know what started. I was painting today, and it started raining, and I was like, "Fuck," you know. I gotta kind of tackle these, and it's been like forever since we've done anything like this. You know what I mean? So we got 10 people in here. I see 1 like, so if you guys could hit that like for me real quick. You know what? Even if it's on your way out, who knows? If I can get some more likes here, maybe the trombone will come out. Let's just get this shit done. All right, this one's all set. Like I said, I'm just taking apart the custom door pods here. I got out some new blades that we're gonna have to change. I haven't plugged in the glue gun yet, because we're going to have to find out our layout. It's going to be tight. I mean, like, super, super tight. What's up, guy? Chad Carothers. What's up, man? Tyler J. Mozart. What's going on? Throw, give me a thumbs up on your way in or out. I appreciate you guys. Just doing 410s and 2 tweets. I don't know, Yukon, Suburban, Denali, Tahoe. I don't know. They're all pretty much the same, Pretty basic. Nothing super special, but they're gonna be special. I don't know if that makes sense. But on your way in or on your way out, just give me that thumbs up. I know it's probably upside down for you guys. Mini Trucker 88. Hit it in. Tyler J. My day's going, man. Like I said, I was out doing a little bit of painting. It started raining. I had some motivation. I still have these on deck. So I'm just tearing them apart. And as soon as I get this off, I'm going to take the driver's door. And I got all of the rings here, 10-inch rings with the bezels. You know what I mean? I like the bezels. Patricia, what's going on? So, look at I got some goofy glasses on. I don't know if you guys can see, they're yellow, but I couldn't see because I couldn't find these, and I put these on, and then those were on my head. Go figure. Anyways, while I'm doing this, yeah, I've been doing quite a bit on the mini truck. And unfortunately, I've kind of kept everybody out of the loop on it. I will give you a little hint though. I was able to get the wheels done. And also all of the accents. You know what I mean, like mirrors, shit like that. Wiper blades, wiper arms, the little like washer squirter things on the hood, the grill, the valance, the bumper. What else? I don't know. I didn't want to really put too much of it out there because the last picture I took, I said the next picture it'll be all done. Okay? So I am down to the wire with it, and is all I have to do. Maria, what's going on? All I have to do is pretty much spray the body. I have everything I need to do. I've already alcoholed it a few times. Got all the residue. I'll end up having to do it again, of course, before we get ready and just double check everything, which is no problem. But we're ready for it. My issue right now, as far why I'm kind of like held up on it, is I only have a 6-gallon compressor. And that's fine for quick sprays. You know what I mean? It was perfect for exactly what I needed to do. But I'm going to need something that has more capacity. You know what I mean? Because I want, even though the gun has a regulator, it's still, what am I doing? I got to stop talking to you guys. But it's still, what was I saying? Oh, I don't want the compressor running forever. Did I miss some? Oh. Right here, they whoever did these had 1/2 inch, like plywood or something here. It almost looks like OSB, to be honest with you. Just as rings for some extra support in the back here. We'll get rid of those. Oh, yeah, see what I mean? They just, who knows? Garbage. Garbage. Stu, you still in here? Or did you bail on me? Josh, you still in here? Oh, you guys are probably ghosts. Alright, so this should pop right out now. Or is it? Of course I missed one. Of course I did. Why wouldn't I? It's alright though. Yeah, okay. Let's get all this, we'll get this out of the way. What I'll probably do is, once I start laying these out. Oh, okay. Stewie, thank you. Appreciate you. Called you out for bailing. I don't know where that went, but it sounded like it shouldn't have went there. Yeah, I'm looking for my little. Ah, here it is. You know, I got this little Duratrax. I don't know if you guys know what that is. All right, but it has all the right around it. Has all the parts, and they're all like this, and they're double-ended. I got this when I was big into RCs. These things are the cat's fucking meow. I don't. You guys still say cat's meow? Get this. Oh, don't even. Oh, of course I put away the wrenches I needed. What the? It never fails. When it rains, it pours. Okay, I did something else with them then. Because they're not in there. This one's too small. Alright, I probably put them back in the box. Yes, I did. Okay. Not the worst thing ever, guys. I just need to, this is what I didn't want to do, to be honest with you. All Neanderthal-like. How did they even get that on there? Holy. Is that gonna work? You know what? I'll just rip the fucking thing out because I don't even care about it. You know what I mean? I'm sitting here doing the struggle bus. I'm a fucking moron. I'm literally a moron. Uh-oh. This is old school, man. We're going back to like day one. You guys, I wish I had a camera to show you like the setup. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? No, I'm going to finish this. How did they do that? Ugh. Is that it? Where's my fucking drill? Give me a drill bit. Watch this. I'm sitting here being all gentle with shit we're just going to tear apart anyways. Yes! I want like the biggest drill I can find. I don't even know what this is, but it'll work. Let's go. I win. All right, here comes actually the fun part for me. And another one. Yo, maybe these glasses aren't helping. Yo, who would put a... Oh. Of course, I threw the drill bit over here. It's always chaos. It's always chaos. You know? 95% of it is self-inflicted. Okay. Go. Okay. Let's just drill. I should have just drilled these out to begin with. Yeah, now you want to come out. Come on. There you go. You know I had to miss another one up here. I'm not going to throw the drill bit this time because I'll probably need it again. No, I don't. Sweet. All right. I don't know where the other one went. Might be over here. Might be over there. I just don't care. Here. Yeah. I don't know. They'll just go over here. Somebody maybe reach out. I don't know. My boy Clarence said he didn't give two shits about him. If somebody maybe needs a couple 6.5s for, I don't know, maybe heat them up and cut them or do something. Perfect spot for him. All right, let's grab that driver's door. All right, let's clear this off. I am gonna have to replace these. I want to do that quick, so because once I get flowing, I don't want to have to stop to do it. I just want to have everything ready so I can just grab and go. The hood and me going, right? Grab and go. All right, here we go. Oh, okay. Alright, chances are we won't need this, you know, but it's always good to have. But 100% we'll need this air reciprocating saw. And if I remember right, the last time I used it, I dulled the shit out of it. Because we were actually, if anybody can remember, we were in the mini truck. And I was cutting that metal. What did I do with those Allen wrenches? Oh, right here, underneath all the clips. Shout out to everybody who's still watching, you know. Just give me a thumbs up. Or you know what? I don't want you to give me a thumbs up because there's probably haters in here watching. And if I say don't give me a thumbs up, you will. Boom, look at that. First Allen wrench. Am I too far away? Actually, you probably guys want me further away, huh? Why am I just sitting here talking to you? Why not, right? I don't know why I took that all the way out. Jesus. You gotta have a damn associate's degree to work one of these things. Alright. What do I got left? Sweet. So cutting like this. No, I want it like this, so sometimes I forget how I'm gonna do it. We got any questions? we're back down in the dungeon again. Oh, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Like I said, it was raining today. So, I'm home. And I just couldn't be in my own skin. So I had to come down and do something. You want to know what's funny why I have this? I don't even have the air compressor up here. It's okay though. We'll figure it out. I might not even get that in depth today. Not even fronting. All right, so that's changed. That's changed. Everything's good. Let's put these tools or shit away here. I was just gonna throw them over there. That's not where they belong, Hastings. This bit is. Oh, I still cut something with that. I could still cut something with that, huh? Okay, whack, whack, whack. Okay. Is it too much? Fuck it. You guys want to go gangsta? Let's get this hot glue gun plugged in, and then we're kind of obligated, right? Pull out my dollar store stands. Not really, but I think it was like Hobby Lobby or something. It was actually a pretty good gun. I ain't even gonna front. These Gorilla Glue sticks. They work, don't get me wrong. But are they my fave? Nah. Alright, let's put my tool back. Oof. Missing a couple sockets. I don't like that. I know they're in there, but I'm not gonna sit here and waste time digging them out right now. I know they're in there, you know. Got 16 in here, 3 likes. Come on, just give me a quick thumbs up. My name's Blaine. Welcome to Mini Trucker 88. Boom. We're just kind of, right now, we're gonna map out some doors and make our templates and stuff. You know what I mean? We're gonna raw dog it. Because that's what we do. I decided to come on Facebook, on YouTube instead of TikTok, because I don't know why. Should I have stayed here? You guys want to watch me here? Give me like a 1 in the chat if you want to watch me here, or 2 to go over to TikTok. So the most I get, if only 1 person votes, that's where I'm headed. So, or if you just don't give a fuck, you know, just laugh at me. All right, let's see what we got going. Oh, remember, September, Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. Okay, remember that shit. Super important. All right, let's get the driver's door. How do I know it's the driver's? Because I'm not a fucking moron. Obviously, you're sitting down, but we'll sit down together. Driver's door. But it looks like it's a passenger's door on yours. Okay, I thought you don't wear white after Labor Day. You don't wear white. Am I wearing white? No, that's actually, Stuart, I used to say that back in the day. All right, let's, where did I get these from? I don't know. I forget. Oh, 12-volt wire. You know, don't get me wrong. I had a good thing going with GP car audio, but just seemed like I was getting them cheaper off from eBay than like on my account through those. So, you know, I didn't know what to do. So, and like I said, these have the bezel, not embezzle, but just the bezel. And I'll show you what that is, if they even come out. Oh yeah, these ones are tight. Let's go. Gonna do something bigger than that. That's the perfect time to use the old sundown audio little amp adjuster. All right, listen, I'm TikTok bound. I gotta be. And you get no love in here. Ain't nobody talking. At least on TikTok, they can pick on me. You know what I mean? Damn, those are deep. Oh yeah, talk about countersunk, huh? Stu, you laughing about they can pick on me comment? That was pretty funny, wasn't it? Man. Yeah. Listen, did you hear the part about like how close I am to where I just gotta get the compressor from the old in-laws to spray the body? I got everything else all sprayed and stuff. I was able to do that with my 6-horse or my 6-gallon. You hear all that? So I want to jump onto that audio stuff like quick, because when I put in my door stops for the mini truck, I was looking, and the back of those stock panels, the thing is, he has it. I know I could rent it, but I could probably just pick one up, hopefully, you know. But I only need it probably for a couple hours. All right, there. These are nice and deep. I don't know if you guys can see. So what I'm going to end up doing on the back, once we get these surfaced, I'm going to wood glue. Let me show you. There's like just a MDF, just spacer, 10-inch. Because now look how beefy that is. Thick. You better shave those handles on the truck. You know what? I'd like to, but just it would be nice shaving them. But I'm at the point now to where I just need to get it done. Well, because yeah, it's been too long. Like I said, you guys I haven't really showed too much, but all right, so let me see what I got going on here real quick. I'm gonna get an idea. See my spacing. Can you guys see from way over there? Should I go and get the tripod and like put you guys like right here, kind of over the panel? I should, shouldn't I? Because that's probably too far. I'm good. You guys can see things fine from over here. You guys can see what I'm doing over here. Because I don't know. No, get to work. Gotcha. You're right. So he wants those 2 tweeters as well. So we could just point those fuckers right in here somewhere. But let's just see what we have. Now we have this space right here for these 2. So it's going to be close. Yeah, see? We might be up into the handle a little bit. Or, that's kind of dope. Ooh, that's really dope like that. I'd have to cut that down. This will come up to about here. Let me see something. Yo. Alright. Let me see. This is just the handle. There's nothing. Now, if I remember right, Does the track go this way or does it go this way? For the window. No, the window. Now what I'm doing, see, I've done quite a few of these. So now what I'm trying to remember, okay, I know I'm clear back here for the, this is your switches. This right here is the handle. That clicks in. So now what I'm going to do is just kind of just look real quick and see, kind of gauge, because remember, we're going to have to keep the clips, all right, that clip into his door. Obviously, like 99% of the doors, these hang on, all right, and then they have the pop clips. Yeah, pop clips, bang, bang. What I'm doing is seeing after we cut away, we're going to be able to save all of them. So, awesome. Okay. Can you guys see that layout? Let me bring you over real quick. Uh-oh. All right. Here's the layout. All right. Obviously, this right here is where the dash is. All right, that comes down, way down to here. All right, so we're way past that. All right, we're down south. We're south of the Mason-Dixon here. So this is always scary up here. Now, if I remember right, the brake pedal for the emergency brake is down there, so we're good. One thing I was worried about is this, because you see how this kind of, let me move this real quick. See how this kind of goes over and in like this? All right, when you get to this point right here, that's where you want to build out from. All right, this isn't the spot that you want to build out from. Because if you build out from like here, just listen to me for a minute. I don't know why it's tech talk with fucking Blaine, but let's just use this as a straight edge. All right, now look to the top there. All right, there's a good inch. All right, follow this from here over. Look at the space. Watch. Look at all that space. That's an inch. So when you go to shut your door and this is out, it's going to hit. Your door isn't going to shut. That's why this kind of curves in. All right, it gives you room. So what I usually do is where this curve kind of comes up, I can feel it right in here. Actually, you can almost see it right there. So when that comes up, that's going to be where I can come up a little bit, because I'm only going to come up 3/4 of an inch. Because what we're going to do is this handle right here. Let's get you over here real quick. That handle right there, I'm going to end up cutting some of this out right here. I'm going to end up cutting that out almost around this line. See this line right here for the door where you put your hand to shut the door? I'm going to end up stapling just below that. So this right here is going to come up. You know what I mean? I might even get fancy. And can we even leave that light? No, we're not going to be able to leave the light. So it is what it is. So we're going to come up and we're going to go pink, pink. Let me get that up just a little bit more so we can cover that. There, that's more like it. Just like that. We're going to follow this. Ting, 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 ting. All right. Then we're going to leave this blank right here. Probably about a 1/2 inch on both sides. And then we're going to leave that fabric hanging, because then we're going to pin it from the back. And it'll seal it right up. And we're going to come around we're going to pin probably right about to here. We're going to push it down nice. And then we're going to come up and pin. So this right here gives us a good inch. Actually, probably more than an inch. Probably about 1.5 inches. I ain't even fronting. Do I have my tape measure down here? No, why would I? Because this is where I fucking work. Why would I have my damn tape measure? So, I'm going to come down. We're going to get the staple going. Bang, 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 bang. And follow that. And then that gives me a whole bunch of area to work in. All right? Thank God for us. We don't have to spray nothing on these motherfuckers. All right? My boy was like, I just need the raw doors. And I was like, that boy I can do for you, my guy. Because I ain't fucking raptor lining nothing. I ain't doing doors again. The only doors I'm going to be doing are for my fucking self. But I did kind of promise these. And actually, I lied to you guys. All right, let me flip this over. I lied to you guys because for the second annual, where is it? Where is what? For the second annual TCP show, I think there's a $250 gift certificate for a set of doors. All right, so that means you only probably spend $300 to $350 out of your pocket for a set of doors. You know what I'm saying? I don't need it. I don't need it. All right, just let me double check here. All right, we're good. All right, we're clearing everything. Hold on, let me grab that tweeter. I want to see something. I just want to... Sorry. Alright, we're back. Oh, yeah. I forgot I had the tweeter. And we got these bad boys. Everybody probably bailed on me. Of course you guys did. How many speakers can I put on my front doors? Stu, we can load it up, man. You can go past the windows. But, where's my other glasses? I'm going to put glasses on glasses. These, what are they? VO84s. Does that even make sense? VO84? 64? 84. VO84. 4 ohm, 50 watts RMS, 150 watt max. Some DD stuff going on. And it's one of these. These are one of those super tweeters that you got to load from behind. Because obviously, how are you going to get that on that? They have your flush ring right here. That screws on. And then this is like your backer ring or your spacer ring is what I call it because usually it goes on. But anyways, I just need to see that size. I think it's only like inch or 1.5 inches. No, that's probably 1.5 inches. Let me, I know I have a hole saw set up. I just want to make sure. Make sure. Oh. What'd I tell you? I told you I had like a hole saw set up. Is it high dollar stuff? I don't know. I never did anything with DD. You know? I'm not shitting on them. They're probably the best brand in the fucking world. I know what I know I'll probably end up needing for the mini truck is one of those ZVLs. Or it didn't actually, no, what am I talking about? Doesn't Down for Sound make one of those things? To gain match? I'm a moron. What was I just thinking? I know what I'm not thinking now. I'm thinking my glue gun's just about ready. Alright, I gotta get those glasses off. There you guys are. Only 2 people? Alright, TikTok it is. Bye.